He hasn't done what the people want. What the people want is for Governor Akeredolu to completely accept, if he could, that he can no longer run the state and let the state be. Leave power and let there be a substantive governor, which is his deputy. That is what is needed, and we are asking that he should completely leave. It is clear that he's incapacitated. We were in the States, as you know, preparing for this over a week now. And I told Kofi when he started that I will hold the town hall meeting today. He was asking, are you going to break into the place? Well, I didn't break into the place, but the place broke open, and we did what we had to do. But we're asking that there is an invocation of doctrine of necessity. Since the governor cannot be found, Akeredolu, nobody can even tell where he is. They said they are taking him to Germany. From what we know, he can't even fly on an air ambulance. So let him leave the state. He doesn't have to take Ondo State to his grave with him.
Now, the Ondo State chairman of the party, we spoke to him 2 days ago, and there were some certain allegations that he made boldly. He said that there were certain people that apparently have been shielding the governor in his ill state and been taking advantage of the governor's illness to enrich in their pockets and to, to impoverish the state. How true is this statement?
I mean, it's very true. We are aware that they have been forging his signature. Even in this particular transfer of his renewed plan to go on medical leave, they wanted to forge another letter that they planned in Abuja. But because of the awareness created around it and the vigilance of the people, they could not forge a letter. So the transfer of power is without a letter from the governor, signed letter. It was just press release from his chief press secretary with another press release from the speaker. And all these guys are in on the fraud that is going on in Ondo State. And we have said that this is unacceptable. We know security agencies ought to have done something about it, but they are also part of it. As I'm speaking with you, the DSS in the state arrested 4 of our guys who are pasting posters 3 nights ago, and they're still in detention without food and without access. How does the DSS get involved in arresting people pasting posters, expressing themselves freely? They tried everything today to ensure that the hall is not available for us. They threatened a traditional ruler. They threatened violence on us. But we are here, and we're saying, this is our state. That's true. But this is also about the rule of law. I'm not here because I'm on those state indigenous. I'm here because my conscience tells me this is right, and I did it in Nigeria when Yaradua was involved. Akeredolu was the president of Nigerian Bar Association when Yaradua was playing, the Yaradua Kabal was playing this same game. He came out clearly and said Yaradua should resign, hand over power to Jonathan. And he cannot turn around hypocritically and do the opposite. So, but the good news is that we have started the process. We're not here also for any of the beneficiaries because we're not members of their political party, and we know all of them are the same anyways. But the state must be allowed to have some kind of constitutional order and peace and progress. We hope so. If the new guys don't do what is right, of course, we'll put their feet to fire like they've never done before. But this is for Nigeria. It's not about Ondo State.
And just before we leave, while we were having the town hall meeting, information reached me that the acting governor had frozen the accounts of the local governments and certain other persons in the state. Do you think this is a step in the right direction? Is this anything that the people should at least be happy about?
Listen, it's not about freezing accounts. It's about investigating the fraud that's taking place in those accounts. We are talking about a $7.9 billion that was spent by Akeredolu while he was in the hospital. That's why I said during the town hall meeting today that he's the most expensive ghost worker in Nigeria. To have spent 7.9 billion naira of security vote while he's not presiding over the state is something that ought to, all the security agencies that investigate fraud ought to be in Ondo State. We're supposed to be hearing about arrests, and investigations and prosecution. But the problem is that the security agencies themselves are part of this. They get a lot of money when this kind of fraud and subterfuge is present in any situation. That's why the DSS director was all over our right to express ourselves, all over the place sabotaging or trying to sabotage what we're trying to do. And we will not give up until our country is liberated. Not only the state. This is a Nigerian thing for us.